Now we will start with the discussion of kinematics. So is the description, okay? Now again, this is also part of the dynamics po, okay? If you will go to Hibbeler, even though it's called dynamics, the cause of what will happen to the forces when there is an acceleration, or we will describe the motion, part of that is the kinematics or kinetics, okay? So in part of describing the object, for example, this is the cheetah. When you describe an object or a person or an animal here, in this case, you always start with the five variables, okay? So I ask you to derive these five variables. Later on, we will have that one. So we will describe the speed, okay, or the velocity, initial and final velocity of the object here. Ang sabi dito, the cat, which is built for speed, which is a cheetah, the strength and agility allows it to sustain a top speed over 100 km per hour. Such speed can only maintain for about 10 seconds, then decelerate na siya. So we will know this words, acceleration, deceleration, later, and how will we relate it to graph, and also how we will use it for some application. Okay, so aside from that one is also the acceleration, the time is spent to move from one point to another, the displacement or the distance is covered from one point to another, and of course the final velocity. Okay, so initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration time, and displacement are the usual variables that is discussed in kinematics. Now let's differentiate muna. Pag sinabi kasing kinematics, usually this is the relationship of these five variables. It's either moving along X, moving along Y, in a 2D. 2D means projectile motion and circular motion. Now, in the dynamics, okay, pag sinabi natin dynamics, it includes kinematics, okay, which is the study of the geometry of the motion, like displacement and so on, without reference to the cause of its motion. Wala po tayong pakialam if the reason why the object moves, if it's applied force, spring force, tension, or so on. Wala po tayong pakialam doon, okay? But in kinetics, when we mix up this kinematics to the forces, which is we will do it later. So this is a study of the relationship existing between the forces acting on the body, mass of the object, and the motion of the body. Sabay na. Okay? So normally kinetics na po yung pinag-uusapan nyo sa dynamics. Okay? So, that's sabay na yun. Now, in kinetics, meron po tayong dalawa. We will have the rectilinear, ibig sabihin straight line. It's either movement along X or movement along Y. The movement along Y is what we call the free-falling bodies. And the movement along X is just a normal movement. Okay? And of course, in the curvilinear, we will have the motion along X and Y at the same time. So we call that as a projectile motion. And we also have the circular motion. So there are the curvilinear examples. Now, in rectilinear, commonly po sa rectilinear, we are going to refer to the origin of the object. This is very common, lalo na sa free fall, okay? Sa along X, normally hindi, okay? Because when we start with a certain point, for example, this is the origin, and it moves to the right, that is the X or the delta X, that is case. But if we will use this later sa ating free fall, so normally, if we have that one, so kailangan natin mag-drawing. Now, if the object starts here, for example, the ball starts at this point, okay? Pag ang ball ay nag-move, wait, hindi na ako makasulat. Nag-move going up, okay? Yan, going up po yan, ha? So this is now the second point of the ball. The delta y there is positive, okay? Because it is above the origin. And then later on, if the object or the ball moves downward, the delta y there is negative. So the negative and the positive in the delta y is reference to its position, reference to the origin. If it's going to the right of x, it is to the right of the origin, it is a positive x. If it's going to the negative, it is negative x. Okay, so we call this as displacement. From your senior high, dapat alam nyo po ang difference ng distance and displacement. Pag distance, it is wala pong reference sa direction, okay? So if the ball, for example, okay, dito na lang, if the boy, okay, walks, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 meters going to point 1, and then later on, pagdating niya sa point 1, bumalik siya on this point at point 2, what is now the distance covered? Give me what is the distance covered there. So the distance covered is 7 meters. How about the displacement? The difference of the displacement is like this with an arrow on their head because displacement is a vector. What is the displacement?
3 meters po.
3 meters po.
Yes, that's correct. That is 3 meters. Very good. Therefore, it means when it is distance covered, you will cover all the paths taken by the object, which is the boy. If it's displacement, you are only concerned from the origin to the final point. That is the difference between a distance and displacement. And in our discussion later, we will always discuss displacement. Okay? So, yun po yung position coordinate ang tawag sa kanya pagdating kay Hibbeler. So, that is distance or that is displacement. Okay? Now, kay Hibbeler kasi, dun sa kanyang books, baka magtaka kayo, calculus base agad yon. So, we will not start the calculus base without understanding the algebra. Kasi pagdating po sa projectile motion, nag-algebra pa rin si Hibbeler because that is the basic when the 2D motion is present. Okay, so we will start from the start, which is the movement along X and Y, from algebra until ma-meet natin si projectile, then circular motion. Then after, sa midterm, after nyo ng midterm, going to finals, we will have the calculus base. Medyo mas madali lang naman siguro, mga 1 or 2 hours lang natin madidiscuss yung calculus base of this because that is just the first derivative, second derivative, and the third derivative of delta x. So it's very easy on that. So here, for example, we have x given si x. If you want to get the velocity of this, so that will be gagawin nyo siyang dt over, that is dx over dt. So, nadi-discuss ko lang na onte. Teka lang ha. So, we call this one as the velocity. So, it means the velocity is the first derivative of x. Okay? So, that is, sinusulat siya as x dot on their head. Now, if you will have the velocity naman, the derivative of velocity over delta time is the acceleration. And normally, that is the second derivative of x. So if you want, so for example, meron kayong given x, and if you want to get the velocity of that, you will just get the derivative of this related to t. And if you want to get this one, the acceleration of this, you will just get the second derivative of that. Ganun lang po ang calculus base nito, okay? So medyo a little bit easier. That's why calculus makes things easier. That's why kaya po tinuturo yun sa inyo. Kasi if everything will be taught in algebra, it's very long. Okay, that's why we will discuss it in a longer version because merong mga concepts sa algebra na you have to realize first before we will go to a calculus base. Now here, let's relate this one in your lab, okay? Nung lab nyo po, what you have done there is you have the table, okay? Yun nga lang, your time there is nakadot. You have a time and you have a displacement in your lab. And then what you have done is you plot it. Okay? You have the table, you complete the table, then you plot it. Ngayon, reverse ang gagawin natin. Okay? So what we're going to do today is I will give you the graph. Okay, this one, a blank graph. Then we will determine their formula, then later on the values, and we will come up what is the relationship. Okay? So, dun natin huhugutin yung answer nyo sa inyong graph. Okay? So, here we only have, what is the change in x? Delta x, displacement. This one, from B lang xb minus xa. What is the value of that? xa. Can you see it? Nakikita po ba? X distance. What is the distance? So that is 52, right? 52 meters minus 30 meters. What is the answer? Can you tell me?
22, ma'am.
22 meters, right? Okay, so that one is 22. Then, if it's delta time, that is, nilagay niyo dito, TB minus TI. So that is delta time, that is 10 seconds minus 0 seconds. Of course, that is 10 seconds. Okay, so that is the delta x and delta time. That is the change on x-axis, the time, and change on y-axis, the delta x. Now, if I will ask you, what is the slope? What is the formula of the slope? Here. Okay. Okay, very good. Ito po yung sa sa math nyo. Math yan math. Okay. Am I right? Ito po ba y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay? Now, if we will look on that in physics, okay, that is for math. In physics, that is just equivalent. Yung y2 ko po, which is this one, y natin is this. Okay? So that is x sub, this is xb, tama? This is xa. So it means xb minus xa. And then yung ating x sub 1 minus x sub 2, medyo confusing lang yan. So that is my time. So that is this one, okay? So it means that is my TA and this is my TB. In that case, that is TB minus TA. As you can see here, this one is also the change in x over change in time. Unlike sa math, everything is called a slope, okay? If you get the slope of that. But here in physics, in every graph, once you get a slope, you are creating a new variable, okay? In the x versus time graph, once you compute the slope of delta x over delta time, this is equivalent to what variable?
Velocity.
Velocity. Very good. Okay, it means a slope. Okay, the slope of the delta x, delta x versus delta time graph is creating a velocity. Okay, so remember that one, Okay, so let's see. Here, punta tayo dito sa ating blank na graph para wala nang ibang sulat. So we will have this one. I will call this as A. I will call this as B, C, D, E, and F. Okay. Now let me see. Can someone tell me what is the slope between A and B? What is A and what is B? So that is XB ka muna, XB minus XA, then
over
TB
minus TA.
minus TA. Okay, give me now the value of XB.
2 minus 0 over,
What 2
8
ba?
minus
2?
8. 8 pala, ma'am.
8. 8 meters. Meters yan meters po yan. Meters minus?
8 meters minus 0 meters.
Okay, good. Marunong magbasa ng graph, over. You have to read the graph,
2 seconds minus
2
0
seconds minus 0 seconds. So what is now the slope?
4 meters per second.
Okay, look at the unit. Since it is 4 meter per second, Valdez, what quantity did you create?
Velocity po.
Okay, this is the velocity between A and B. So again, this one has created a velocity which is 4 meter per second. Okay, so what can we say? Pwede ba natin siyang i-describe na, sige mamaya, i-compare natin naman siya. How about the velocity on BC?
5 meters.
Okay, paano mo nasabing 5? In between kasi.
Yes.
Yes, okay, correct. That is 5 meters.
5 meters minus 8 meters.
Okay, sige, lalagyan ko lang ng line na kasi minus 8 meters all over.
All over. 3 seconds.
3 seconds, correct? That is seconds.
Minus 2 seconds.
2 seconds, which is equal to?
Negative 3 over 1. Negative 3 meters per second po.
How about sa C? C and D. C and D.
5 meters po.
5 meters.
Minus
Okay,
5
minus 5 meters.
over 4 seconds minus 3 seconds.
Okay, what is the answer?
0.
Now, we describe 3 types of velocities here, okay? So, what can we say about a positive velocity, a negative velocity, and a zero velocity? What can you say? How can you differentiate this type of velocity?
Pag 4 meter per seconds po pala, ma'am, pang ano po siya, tag dito. Dahil positive po siya, ma'am, yung direction niya po is ano ba yan? East po, ma'am, sa east po.
Okay, or positive
Tapos
direction.
pag negative po, ma'am, sa west po or negative direction. Mantalang po pag 0 po, ibig sabihin po, ma'am, is Ay, wait lang. Paano pag 0?
Paano pag zero? Imagine, nasa 5 meters siya, then after 1 second, 5 meter pa rin siya. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Siya ay
Constant, ma'am?
constant.
Hindi.
So, ibig sabihin,
Hindi po siya nag-move.
hindi siya nag-move. Very good. It means this is at rest. So here, a 4 meter velocity, it means it is moving to a 4 meter positive direction. Huwag niyo sasabihin sa akin na this is increasing in velocity because we're not comparing a velocity here, okay? Negative velocity here doesn't mean they're moving in a negative or decreasing, okay? It doesn't mean it's decreasing in velocity. No, we're not comparing velocity. We can only say it moved backward. Kasi wala naman tayong nag-decrease yung distance. No, we cannot do that. Nag-move backward siya or nag-reverse yung object natin. And a zero velocity means hindi po siya gumalaw. It moves, it is just in the 5 meter mark. After 1 second, nandun pa rin siya sa 5 meter mark. So it doesn't move to any direction. So it is at rest. Okay? Yun lang po yung madi-describe natin if it's x versus time graph. Pero ibang usapan if we have the velocity which is meter per second versus time graph which is second. Okay? Now, if we will have the same analysis, A to B, same lang ha. Same na same. Hindi po tayo magbabago ng graph, but iba po ang pag-describe natin in this. Okay? So, the same, if we will have A, so that is, anong slope nga to uli? So, we will have here the VB, so that is velocity na, versus VA. Okay, so that is VA. And the time TB minus TA, the values there again will be 8. So that is 8 meter per second minus 0 meter per second all over 2 second minus 0 second. The answer here is, what is the answer? 4
meter per second squared.
Okay, meter per second squared. What quantity has a unit of meter per second squared?
Acceleration po.
Okay, acceleration. So it means this object produce an acceleration slope, okay? Quantity, okay? So ang slope po natin dito is that one. Okay, so ang AB natin po is 4. Ang BC natin kanina, kokopyahin ko lang yung sagot nyo kanina dito, is 3. Negative 3 meter per second squared. Pareho lang po yung solution na except for the unit nagbabago. And then yung ating CD ay 0 meter per second squared. So what can you describe about the acceleration of these quantities?
Siguro yan na po yung ano po. Kapag positive, increasing na po yung ano. Tapos kapag negative, decreasing.
The acceleration is positive. It means ano yung nag-i-increase?
Ay, velocity po, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Increasing ang kanyang velocity.
Velocity.
Okay, next.
Pag negative po, decreasing
Apo.
velocity.
Okay, decreasing velocity. Then,
Yung 0 po is constant
constant yung,
velocity.
can we say it is at rest? Can we say 0 meter per second squared is at rest? The object is at rest?
No po, ma'am.
Why? Nagmo-move siya, pero ang kanyang velocity ay constant. Okay? The zero acceleration, look at that. Pag nagkaroon po kayo ng zero acceleration, which is hopefully you can see my this one, this part. Pag zero acceleration, what is the velocity on that? Look at. Ano po yung velocity? What is the velocity on point C and point D? That is? Anyone? 5. Okay, 5 meter per second. Now, is it at rest?
No, ma'am.
No. So, ibig sabihin, hindi porket zero ang kanyang acceleration, the object is not moving. In this example, the object is still moving with a velocity of 5 meter per second. Yun nga lang, hindi nag-increase, hindi nagbago. Nagkakaroon lang po tayo ng acceleration if there is an increase in velocity, which is the shape of the graph of that is pataas. Or, nag-decrease yung kanyang velocity, which is pababa. Pag flat ang ating graph in the velocity versus time, it means it has a constant velocity. Okay? So, remember that one, ha? So, again, let me write something here. Pag pataas, what is the acceleration? Positive, negative? Pag pataas?
Positive.
Positive. How about it? This is positive, negative?
Negative.
Negative,
Negative.
okay. How about CD? Pag flat, the acceleration is 0.
Constant.
Okay. Constant. No, the acceleration is 0, okay? Iba po yung constant, ha? The uniform accelerated motion, that is constant, pero hindi po to, this is not part of that. How about DE? What is the acceleration? DE. The slope is going down. It is?
Negative po.
Negative. Very good. The acceleration is going up. E and F.
Positive.
Positive.
Okay, very good. Later on, through the velocity and versus time graph, I will teach you how you will get the 5 variables, but not this one. Medyo a little bit complicated. Kasi here, kung makikita nyo, for example, kay AB pa lang meron na kayong initial velocity ni AB. Yan. You have initial velocity. You have the final velocity. Of course, you have the time here because kita nyo na agad yung difference on time, delta T, here. And you will come up with the acceleration. Ano pa yung nawawalang variable? Diba there are 5? What is the missing variable that you must find? The displacement. Okay? Later on, I will teach you how you will extract the displacement in this graph. Okay, but for now, babalikan natin muna to ha. Later on, it's still hanging. Okay, so paano pag pinahanap ko sa inyo ang delta x but this type of graph, velocity versus time, ang pinapresent sa exam is the velocity versus time graph, and through that graph, hahanapin nyo po yung 5 variables. So later on, I will teach you how to find delta x. Yun na lang nang nawawala sa atin. Okay? So, kasi we are not yet ready to solve that one because I haven't asked you to derive the 16 equations. Okay? Last time, I asked you, yan, katulad niya, mag-a-answer na supposedly tayo, pero hindi pa natin na-derive yung 16. Okay? Yung 4 pala, 4. From 4, we will derive the others.